Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, it's time to get back to A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. This is, of course, Season 1, Episode 2. Had a lot of fun with Dunk in the party tent last time. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Hey, a totally different avenue from what we're used to in this this genre in the Game of Thrones sphere universe type stuff. So I'm definitely ready, willing, able for another episode, and we'll see if he does some things by some trees. That were quite fun.
Come on.
That was quite funny for me.
Some people had made the comments that it might get a little bit more serious as far as the storylines, but the first episode was a lot of fun. As we've said, much different than what we're used to from this Game of Thrones universe, but I had a lot of fun with it again, so I'm excited for this episode.
All right, without further ado, then let's go.
You might not remember him, but
Stay there. I'm coming back.
he was a true knight.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Hey, that ain't getting on YouTube. What are we watching, folks?
A veteran of
Oh,
100
getting
wars, but an
serious
enemy to
this
none.
time, Oka.
Apparently he's some sort of man-horse hybrid.
He never.
Jesus Christ. What are we watching 28 years later?
I guess.
He just got on with it.
Okay, so a little bit of dialogue there. Hopefully it wasn't
He meant
ultra
to be a
critical.
benefit to those around him.
He's just talking about his
Did not make him rich. He
his
held no
knight that
lands,
he squired.
sired no children.
Well, I wonder why. That didn't work.
I'll make my love and the rest in the shade. Hi-ho! Come on, Dunk!
Oh, there's the tree.
What if we started off and
Wanted for nothing but the open air and a fire to warm his feet at. Skills as warrior were unsung, but he had a chin
Unsung.
cut from granite, and he was a dogged fighter. He kept
Careful
on
with that.
coming.
On the point of my blade, Evo.
looks like his health is
Yeah.
failing.
He's about to. Yeah, look at his arm yet.
Yeah, it's all
Ooh.
affected. It's like our king from House and
How's
Dragon.
Florin? Sir Erlen took
Fall
service in your
apart.
guard when your lord father lost his sight. Sir Erlen fought side by side with your brothers at the Redgrass. His squire, his own nephew, was killed in the battle. How's Tyrell? Sir Erlen often spoke of his time in your service as his very finest. He said it was you, my lord, who told him that a hedge knight was the bridge between lords and the small folk.
I know him not, man.
Was he a shit knight?
He's not a shit man.
He can't have been a very good one if no one remembers him. I would not leave you, sir. Not while you must suffer your master dying over and over again. No, it does not seem like these lords are even listening to you.
Nothing I can do about that.
You are a knight of the realm, sir. You can say fuck their permission, rise into the list, call out Longthorn Tyrell, and turn his arsehole into a lance hole.
Love this kid.
You're too brazen for your own good. Sir Erlen was a great knight. Someone will remember him.
I don't know what.
We're running out of time.
Who's come?
Can't you see the banner if you don't?
Well,
Perhaps I should go back, sir, and make sure no thieves have been nosing about.
I have an idea.
Gonna have your sword to run people off with, or a mace.
You have a knife, that's enough. You best be here when I come back. Rob me, and I'll hunt you down with dogs.
You don't have dogs!
I'll get some.
Where?
Oh!
Firstborn son of King Darren the Good,
that name sounds
Prince
familiar.
of Radenstone, hand of the king, and heir to the Iron Throne.
Oh, really?
Heir to the
And his
Iron
brother.
Throne.
Mirka,
Oh, and his brother. Yeah.
My daughter, Gwen?
It's always a Gwen, isn't there?
Well, that one's Gwyn.
Boys, stop gaping. Sit
It's like
my
I'm
horse.
missing a hand.
I'm not a stable boy, my lord.
Targaryens.
Not clever enough. Well, if you can't manage horses, then Fetch me some wine and a pretty wench.
I'm no serving man either. I have the honor to be a knight.
Knighthood has fallen on sad days.
Oh, wow. He's as tall as the horse.
Far too many people around. She just got a bit excited, that's all.
He meant the princeling, not the palfrey.
Princeling.
I'm Sir Duncan the Tall. Well met. I'm Sir Roland Craycole, and this is my sworn brother, Sir Donald of Duskendale. Do you ride your horse into battle, or does it ride you?
It's not often he must look up. He casts his eyes down.
Yes, I'm quite the rascal. Now tell me, Sir Duncan, is there a proper place to shit around here?
Not really, no.
Just used a
man of such
tree.
birth has never deigned to disturb his arsehole with hay.
He'll dame before the week is out, I'd
Disturb.
wager. You're not a Darkling of Duskendale.
We were crabbers at Duskendale.
May I ask, sir, how the son of a crabber came to have the honor of being a knight in the Kingsguard?
Same way we became crabbers.
Are you Baelor Targaryen?
No.
Then would you move the fuck out of the way?
God. Oh, he's learning.
Delayed, they're not delayed.
Do not curse our gracious host.
Said fuck me, not fuck him.
Might we discuss this another time? Aeron has done this before. You should not have commanded him to enter the lists.
The prince's sons are missing.
I'd be more concerned if it was your son, I would.
Probably dead. Wars have started for less. You're big and stupid.
She runs off. Just tells him
I've
he's...
only been listening today. No doubt Sir Roland will turn him up and Aegon along with him.
When the tourney is over, perhaps.
Aeron belongs on a tourney field no more than Ares or Rhaegal.
By which you mean you'd sooner ride a whore than a horse.
That is not what I said.
Oh, I do not need to be reminded of my son's failings. I'll swear I'll see him dead. You? Who are you? What do you mean by spying on us? Show yourself.
I do apologize for my interruption. I have asked Sir Manfred Dondarrion to vouch for me so that I might enter the lists, but he has refused to do so.
Who? What the fuck is going on?
We are the intruders here, brother. Come closer, sir.
And others too. You see, they say they know not Sir Erlen of Pennytree, but he served them. I have his sword and shield.
Sword and shield do not make a knight. Unless you have better proof to support what you say.
Left him
some
hanging.
writing or...
Do you remember him, Your Grace? It was many years ago. You may have forgotten.
Just gotta say that he had a very unique feature.
Sir Arlen of Pennytree. He never won a tourney that I know, but he never shamed himself either.
Yes, sir. I mean, no, he didn't.
He overthrew Lord Stokeworth in the melee at King's Landing, and years before he unhorsed the Grey Lion himself.
He told me of that many a time.
He's just making shit up.
Sir Daemon Lannister, the Grey Lion. He's Lord of Casterly Rock now.
Possibly remember some fucking hedge knight who chanced to unhorse Daemon Lannister 16 years ago.
I make it a practice to learn all I can of my foes.
And why would you deign to joust with a hedge knight?
It was many years past at Storm's End. The lots made Sir Arlen my opponent in the first tilt. We broke 4 lances before I finally unhorsed him.
It was 7.
Tales grow in the telling, I know. Do not think ill of your old master, but it was 4 lances only.
As you say, Your Grace, it was 4. I do apologise. The old man, Sir Erlen, he used to say that I was thick as a castle wall and slow as an oryx.
No harm was done, sir. Rise.
Have to look.
Sir Erlen often told me that you were the soul of chivalry and that one day the 7 kingdoms would be safe in your hands. I did not mean that the king should...
You wish to enter the lists. Yes. The decision rests with the master of the games, but I see no reason to deny you. As you say, my lord.
There we go.
Look at that.
Your Grace,
Very well, sir. You are grateful. Now fuck off.
You must forgive my brother, sir. His sons went astray on the way here, and he fears for them.
trust they will not be found dead.
Oh, whoops. Oh boy.
Sir, you are not of Sir Alan's blood.
No, I am not.
By law, only a true-born son is entitled to inherit a knight's arms. You must needs find a new device, sir. A sigil of your own.
His own logo.
Thank you again, Your Grace. I will fight bravely.
They had to throw that in there.
As great a fool as ever lived.
And as great a knight as well.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Sweet lady, all men are fools, and all men are knights.
Where women are concerned.
Oh, boy.
Someone's smitten.
Gotta stay focused.
Gotta be
Duncan.
mission focused, guys.
You can't be a champion knight trying to enter a relationship.
How'd you do the fire tricks? Oh. Is it pollen?
Yeah, we collected on the way.
Never seen such giant puppets. Did you make them yourself?
My uncle builds them, but I paint.
Could you paint something for me? I have the coin to pay. I need to paint something over the chalice.
Well, what would you want?
I don't actually know. Sorry, you must think me a fool.
All men are fools. All men are knights.
It's like the play.
It's like he's looking at the kid for guidance. He's like,
The grey is a bit drab.
Aye. Yeah, the field should be the colour of sunset.
An elm tree. A big one. Like the one by the river, with the brown trunk and the green branches.
There you go.
Aye. An elm tree, but with a shooting star above. I'm Sir Duncan the Tall.
Clearly.
The boys used to call me Tansel Too Tall.
You're not too tall. I mean, you're just right for...
Puppets.
Yeah, puppets.
Egg saving the day.
a big Oh. Was that ill handled? Yes.
It didn't feel well handled.
She is painting your shield. You are both gigantic.
Is that promising?
Well,
It's a commonality.
Right, yeah.
is this where the mountain came from? I know the time frame.
Hey!
Do you think I'll ever make a knight one day?
Sure, why not? You're a likely lad.
I'm a bit puny,
You'll grow.
even for my age. Everyone's always told me so.
Everyone's always told me I was stupid.
Like,
And
That was the end of the story.
what did you do when people said you were stupid, sir?
What business is that of yours? My problems are my own.
like, what am I doing?
Help you what? Grow.
Yes, hedge knight, you.
Here he is.
God. Oh.
Will you heed my call to
What do we got going on here? Oh, it's a little tug of war.
Oh, they got him as the anchor.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Egg is-
Come on, Egg. I can't. Come on. Come on, Egg.
Yeah, he's just leaning back. That's what you got to do. Lean into it.
He's walking with it.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, hot start. In the tug of war.
Yeah, that's what it was from.
Oh, look at that armor.
That's sweet.
You do good work. None better. I need some armor on the morrow. You jousting or working?
Both, perhaps.
You're a big one. I've armored bigger.
Almost thought that was Joe at first.
I have some pieces in the wagon that might do. Good steel, strong and plain. I make helms that look like helms, not winged pigs and fancy foreign fruit. 800 stack. If I'm feeling kindly.
Perhaps I could trade you some armor made for a smaller man. A half helm, a mail halberd.
Steely Pate sells only his own work.
Yeah.
I could make use of the metal. If it's not too rusted, I'll take it and armor you for 600.
I only have 2 stags.
Buys you a day.
Hey,
Oh,
there you go.
okay. Yeah.
Just win, and then you'll
the squire along with the rest, who else will sell me wares to the next man.
You'll get it all back, I swear. I mean to be a champion here.
Do you now? And the others all came just to cheer you on.
See, he needs just a couple people to help him out. He's got a king. He's been able to get listed.
Yep.
That guy's going to give him some armor for a day.
Yep. It's got a lot riding on this.
Is there any measure of a fool I failed to meet? I'll come back and buy you again. I promise.
Oh, no. He sold his horse.
Yeah. One of the 3. It's kind of sad.
That's for her. See, she has some oats tonight. Yeah.
Oh, pulling at her heartstrings now.
Oh, God. I know we're supposed to cheer for him, but now I really want him to win.
No turning back now, I suppose.
Exactly.
You know, the old man lived nigh on 60 years and was never a champion.
It's bugging my cider.
If I could call myself a champion of Ashford Meadow, maybe some great house might take me into its service. Perhaps even House Targaryen.
Do you suppose the Dragon House employs many hedge knights, sir?
I'll have you know, Sir Donald of the Kingsguard is but the son of a crabber.
His father owns half the crabbing fleets in Westeros.
What?
Well, I had to start somewhere.
How would you know?
Like fishing. It's time!
Come on, pick your feet up. Let's go.
Time for what? The opening ceremony?
Yeah,
or
must be.
Maybe. I was going to say, just put him on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Then he'll definitely be able to see. It's like when Quinn has oak on his head right there, so you can see everything.
Works out great for me.
Does he think he's Ozzy?
Oh, that was a
Ozzy,
not a
Ozzy didn't do it with a fish,
I
but
don't think he ate it.
Oh, we are doing this tonight. I thought we were just doing the ceremonies like you were saying.
Second in line to the throne.
Baylor's.
He's the favourite, I'd wager.
Lord Ashford Fox's sheep!
first I didn't know if it was like just a demonstration or for fun.
Oh, this is awesome.
How's Egg gonna carry a lance?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, what a mess. Oh, come on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what is this? This can't be part of the tournament. This is badass, though. Oh, yeah. Those nerves are kicking in.
Splendid riding tonight. The part with the fish was disgusting.
Hey, we're right there with you.
Something the matter, sir?
Do great knights live in the hedges and die by the side of a muddy road? You think not. Sir Earl wasn't gifted with sword or lance, and he drank and he whored. He was a hard man to know. He had no friends either. He lived nigh on 60 years and never was a champion. What chance do I have? But he was good to me. I wasn't his family, but he kept me like we were. He raised me to be an honourable man. His name was Sir Erland of Pennytree, and I am his legacy. On the morrow, we will show them what his hand has wrought.
All right. Oh, it's always too fast.
Wow.
Oh, now I'm really nervous.
Well, I mean,
everything is riding on it.
He gave up everything for it, you know?
Yeah.
Especially, and like, obviously, this is the second episode, but we, as being guys with pets, we understand how important they are. So to sell one, which he obviously felt he cared a lot about, to sell it, there's a lot riding on it. And I even said it during, I don't know if it'll make the cut or not, but I was like, all right, I was already cheering for the guy. Now I'm definitely really cheering for him because of all the sacrifice he's doing, especially giving up his best steed, and he even gave back some money so that way she could get some oats and an apple.
And the one thing that I was kind of wondering about for this season, I think maybe I got my answer, unless it's just kind of in this show, I can't imagine anything is just kind of a throwaway line, but the fact that the lords, their 2 sons are missing. So I was wondering if this series was just going to be about Duncan winning the jousting tournament or to be a champion here. But I'm hoping that, maybe we wrap that up in the next episode or 2, just because it is a short run. And then maybe he has to go find the missing sons or something and go on an actual errand of a night or quest, if you will. And then maybe that will endear him to those guys. We'll see. But I also like the conversation that he had with the 2 knights that were in the white when he was with the horse, the guys who said they came from being crabbers. I like the conversation there. And I think what's important to remember for the viewer, at least, is that with such a tight show, literally every conversation and every interaction matters. I mean, the interaction with the lady that's painting his shield, I kind of hoping we know which way that's going to go, given they're both rather tall individuals. Seems like a good match, but I think that's part of the fun of this show, is that so much of it with the dialogue and the interaction with the limited characters that we have, got introduced to a few more here, is that it's all gonna matter. And so I really appreciated Duncan's interaction with the 3 main interactions he had. One with, the Lord, got him to remember, Sir Arlen, so he was able to compete.
Baelor, right?
Yep, I like that. Then, of course, with the 2 crabbers, saying, hey, you can come from just about anything and be a knight. Now, granted, like Egg was saying, they owned pretty much all the crabbing in Westeros, but they had to start somewhere. And then, of course, I really like the interaction with not only the armorer, but with the woman who was going to paint his shield. Duncan was a little flustered there, had to look for Egg for some advice. But the thing that I like about the show, and I guess what I'll end with, is that I really like the character of Duncan, and Egg is a lot of fun. And that's what makes you kind of really fall in love with a series, when you're not going to have this big, grand, epic tale, or at least, not in the way that Game of Thrones or House of Dragon does. So to rely on the characters and really make you fall in love with them, I think is going to be a hallmark of this series.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun watching this, and just, just like last episode, they got us laughing really hard right at the beginning to show,
the difference,
kind of what we're in for here. But we also had the quick flashbacks, which I think help, because it kind of gives you what Sir Arlen was all about. And it seemed like how Duncan got to know him was a little bit different than maybe what he told him. And it was funny that even then Baelor, if I am correct with that, saying, well, tales tend to get told a little bit longer, but it was
fish that was this big is now this big.
This big, and so it was only 4. It was 4 lances, not 7.
Yep.
So what they showed us though is Duncan's interactions with them is that he's kind of buffoonerish versus his tales that he was telling, and that of how much of a knight he was, because he brings up a great point. He's like, how is he this? And how is he such this great knight when nobody can even remember him?
Yeah, and like I said, he was a hedge knight that died in the mud on the side of the road.
He never was a champion of any of the competitions. So he never I guess he did the dirty work. He's like the unsung hero, on a football team that gets none of the press.
Yeah, none of the recognition.
Does all the great things he can do. He made the key block, but nobody remembers the key block. They remember the guy scoring the touchdown. Yeah. So I think that's what they're kind of showing us what Sir Arlen was. Yeah. So I like that he talked to him a little bit about that. And then also when we saw the big competition at the end now.
Yeah, that was wild.
Now, you talked about you've been to a medieval nights or something like that.
Yeah, I forget what the name of it is. There's a restaurant down in, it's not a restaurant. It's an experience in Orlando. And you go in,
well, if you've seen Cable Guy,
there's a jousting. God, I forget the name of it. medieval times maybe, but there's a big like jousting field, and you sit in like these in like bleachers, essentially old wooden bleachers, and they do like a big show with jousting and horses and the knights, and they serve you like a giant like
big old turkey leg
with mashed potatoes and like a giant bun. God, I want to say it's medieval times in Orlando, but we were down there a few years ago for MegaCon, and my brother's one of my brothers lives down there. My other brother's family came down there for spring break, and another family, medieval times, in dinner and tournament in Orlando.
Right by the Walmart Supercenter.
Hey, you can get right over there. We got the map right up.
We were at there might be one in
right off of
Kissimmee as
192
well.
if you're down there.
But it was a fun experience, and so I got to see some jousting, obviously.
The thing that I really liked about Duncan in this series is, look, he's got all the, I guess, the core elements to be a knight, incredibly honest, right? Like, he's been in situations where he didn't have to lie, but he could kind of flub his way through, or maybe see himself out, or not get involved in situations, but he is very straightforward and he is very honest. And I really appreciate that in his character. Like, he's never trying to BS anybody. Everything is always straight to the truth, and he's,
that's who he is as a person. Yeah. So, I mean, the first episode we had, we had an interesting start. This episode started off big, unusually big.
Danny Boyle's going to be giving that guy a call.
Which I'm curious as to. Look, it's an Jesus Christ answer.
We can't put that on YouTube.
I wasn't. I was getting back to. I wanted to. No, honestly, the mark on his arm.
Yeah.
It's comical, right? Like, okay, how do you make people uncomfortable but laugh at the same time? Okay, the shitting part, and just having some old guy with his scraggly hair and just like obnoxious, like 28 years later. If you haven't seen the movie 28 Years Later, spoiler.
It's about the same.
Get prepared for some obnoxious full frontal nudity. But in any regard, so it's a way where it makes you uncomfortable, but it's like, and look, with men, like, some people are uncomfortable with full frontal nudity with men and stuff like that. I don't want to say it's become more common, but slightly more acceptable. But they're just so outrageous with it here that you kind of just laugh. Yeah. But they did show, Answer's right, they did show a massive cut on his forearm. Yeah. That we see get infected, and later, and kind of the way he died. The interesting thing then, the thing that I really took away from this particular episode is the way he looks at Sir Arlen. It's almost like this. You don't need to be like this world famous, knight or hero. You were my hero, and it's the way I see you. And in these medieval times, you have people who are born noble. They kind of show, we see two sides of it, right? We see the Targaryen being very rude, and then we see the other gentleman in the white armor being very nice, even though they're, of high standing. And I think that was kind of the lesson here, is the way, Duncan looks at these guys is like, he treated me with kindness and respect. He made me my family. And yep, he wasn't this great warrior. Through the flashbacks, they showed that he wasn't he wasn't like teaching him to fight and all these great skills, but he was just a good, kind person. And in a time where status is in house names is what people remember you for, and how people judged you. It was like he just held this guy in really high regard because he treated him good. And I think we're seeing that kind of trickle down to Egg as well. Yes, he's kind of being stern with him, as he said Sir Arlen was. He only beat me when I deserved it, But I think that's kind of the story that we're hearing. And I think the other thing that we saw with the gentleman who did remember Sir Arlen is like, look, he was. I remember everybody. I remembered everybody, and he gave him the credit that he needed for being a worthy opponent. Which I thought was interesting, and that was interesting as well, because he went and talked to all these people. No, I don't remember him. Don't remember. Yep. And he gets like to the top of the top, and that guy remembered like all the details of the battle. And so I think it kind of, this episode is showing like you have all these people of all these different statuses, and the statuses don't really mean anything. It's who you are as a person. You could be at a high status and still be a really good person. You can be at a high status and be a piece of shit. You can be at a low status.
Yeah, we saw that in the first episode.
And be a great person. And I think that's what they're showing here. And I liked that they showed that the people of very high status can also still be very nice. And because a lot of times,
it's a welcome change.
A lot of times in these medieval shows, it's like the people of high status just shit on everybody. And you're like, oh, it gets kind of tiring.
It's usually like 9 out of 10. Or,
yeah. So they show that here, which I liked. You know, the comedy, we got plenty of the comedy. We got the action. The jousting scenes that we got, that was badass.
Yeah, where the guy was going,
that was
picked up
really
the shield
cool. And I'm guessing that was like, folks will have to help us out. I'm guessing that was like an opening ceremony type of, you know, kind of display. Obviously not a full tournament, but that was incredible. So all in all, another great episode. It went by quick.
You know what we got was a lot of name dropping in this episode.
Targaryens, Baratheons, Lannisters, Westeros. I mean, all that sort of stuff. I find it also very comical. The name of the show was Hard Salt Beef.
Yeah, that was the name of the
Look,
show.
and I know at the
That's
end
the
of the
name of
last
the
episode, isn't that what he said they were gonna? That's all we're gonna get to eat.
I think so.
And then at the end, they showed him, you know, eating, and I think that's what he had. But
well, they
That's
showed
what they
showed
ate
him
throughout.
They showed him and Arlen eating that underneath.
yeah,
the tree.
that's all they had. But that's the thing they had in common. But look, another great episode, and I'm really enjoying this. And if you missed the previous episode, kind of what I had said is that I really enjoy these period pieces and the medieval times, the knights and all that. But sometimes I think they're unnecessarily violent for the sake of shock value and violence, which, look, I loved Game of Thrones. I hope one day for this channel, it's a little on the extreme side as far as the content, but the show Spartacus, I've watched all that. You know, maybe we'll get to it on the channel. There's some stuff that's kind of like makes Game of Thrones look like a little PG-13, you know? So it's kind of like, I don't know if it's quite right for the channel. Who knows? But I like these period pieces where you get the battles and you get that, but it doesn't have to always be like just super violent.
Everything
and gory
doesn't
and
have
stuff.
to be life and death. The realm doesn't have to be in
and
danger.
And that's what's nice about this is building up. Like, don't worry, we'll get the, like, they're like, hey, don't worry, you'll see plenty of violence.
Yeah.
We gave you a little teaser here at the end with all the jousting.
Yep.
Now, because also we have to show how dangerous it is, because has Dunk actually seen this before?
Yeah.
Has he witnessed this kind of stuff before? He desires so much to be a knight, but does he know the process?
judging by his
as far as
reaction.
this?
We saw some people make comparisons with A Knight's Tale, which, of course, about a jousting tournament, you know, and we love that with Heath Ledger and everybody else.
all
that
gave
was
it
in
fives.
there. Well deserved. But so that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. You're getting a little bit of Game of Thrones. And the fact that they are giving you the house names, that is cool, right?
Yeah.
Like, that is cool. You're like, okay, how do we piece this together? People
It's a
help
nice
us.
little reminder that you're there.
People helped us out with the timelines, letting us know that this is about 90 years after House of the Dragon, before Game of Thrones. So it's kind of in that time frame. So we're, you know, we kind of, I believe that's what people have said. So we're kind of getting a little bit of an idea, and you're wondering like, oh, could this be this person's grandsire or something like that? Yeah, are they in the lineage?
Yeah.
But again, another really fun episode. And I'm just 1,000% looking forward to the next one. Partially, what sort of comedy are we going to get? Which, again, the comedy here, the interaction with the young woman who's running the puppet show was hilarious, because it's like
Egg stole the scene there.
Egg absolutely stole the scene. Look, he's a young kid. You know, he was working at the inn. He's probably been around. He's seen a lot. He's seen interactions with, you know, and look, I bartended and I DJ'd for a lot of years when I was in college and stuff like that. And people watching is interesting, and seeing people's interactions when somebody is trying to court another person and is nervous and shy and stuff like that, it makes for interesting people watching. And to have like Egg here kind of like they're like interacting was hilarious. Of course, Sir Duncan has like just like the purest heart and like the best,
and that's what makes it work.
The best intentions, and he's so innocent that it makes it comical. But the everything they're throwing in here It's the time frame.
Well, they're
as
packing
you said.
in.
You
Yeah,
said that.
so
Look, the
much.
time frame is short, and they're not wasting anything. It doesn't feel like there's any filler here. There's nothing. Every line it deserves to be in here. And part of me wishes like, oh man, I'm having so much fun with these. I wish they were an hour long, but maybe that gets to the point where, okay, did this need to be here?
Yeah, it leaves you wanting more.
I love the way they're doing this. So again, as far as the first 2 episodes for me, I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah, this show has been so much fun. We cannot wait for more. Hey, it's got comedy, it's gotten the violence. Next week, we're going to see what Dunk has in him because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Let's hope that's the tournament and he can win.
Well, I think they're going to build up to that. There's a few more episodes to go.
All in one episode.
Yeah, then he's got to go find the Lord's kids somewhere.
That's all the next episode. The final 3 is just, wrapping up after it. But
he's got to go on a quest.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying
his horse
it.
Back.
Oh, he's definitely got to get his horse back. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.